How FCT Minister Wike reallocated our property to his friend Kinglsey Chinda, approved title document in 2 months. Chief Rita Ogbebo. And now to the news info. Chief Rita Ogbebo, the wife of late officer Iponwosapo Ogbebo, owner of Polosa Nigeria Limited, has accused the Minister of Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Wike of granting approval for the right of occupancy (ROO) and certificate of occupancy (COO) of their 2.5 hectares of estate land to one Saravera Nigeria Limited. Saravera is said to be a company allegedly under control of the House of Representatives Minority Leader Kinglsey Chinda. The widow said she will fight the injustice of the purported reallocation of the land to Wike's political associates after the said property has been allocated to her family since 1984. A land has been allocated to people since 1984. You just wake up one day, 40 years later, and say that you want to take over the land. 40 years later, a whole 40 years later, you are saying that you want to reallocate the land to somebody else, just like that. People have been living in that place for 40 good years, and you just came out of nowhere because you are the new minister, because you have the power to just come and take over their land from them, take over their property, and give it to somebody else. Polosa Nigeria Limited is one of the pioneer construction companies that develops Federal Capital Territory Abuja, with its residential estate located in the Life Camp area. Rita, while addressing a press conference in Abuja on the challenges they had faced with the FCT over the property, wondered how the company could have gotten ministerial approval for the title document of both RFO and CFO within 2 months of application of the land. And you know that the minister is working now. He's the one that made it fast-tracked it like that. The disputes arises from allegations of land use violation and unpaid land charges. I've paid for the land. I bought it. I built on it. They'll still be collecting land charges every time. Now, wow, this country, there are some things that they need to scrap in this country. It is, and all of this money, you don't even know what they are doing with it. They'll still go and borrow money. People are collecting land charges, collecting this one charges, collect that one charges. All the money, where is it going to? We don't know. We don't know. Now, wow. Which the minister claims justify revoking land titles and imposing penalties on landowners, including the Ogbebo family. The minister also alleged and branded the estate as a construction site that have become hideous for the criminals. Choose a battle. Which one? They don't have CFO, or it has become a hideous a hideout for criminals, and yet you are reallocating it to somebody else. A place that is a hideout for criminals, you are reallocating it to somebody else. Mr. Wike, they fear God now. Fear God small. But contrary to the minister's claim, Rita Ogbebo said they had all the valid documents which entitled them to the property as owner. The 84-year-old businessman, can you imagine somebody that is 84 years old, you want to go and destroy her property? You want to kill her? Just come and say you want to kill the woman now? Because I don't get it. 84-year-old businessman alongside her child said their family does not deserve to be treated in such a way despite her contribution to national development. The family, while tendering the evidence of part payment of the sum of 10 million naira for ground rent, said there was no timeline for the payment title document in the document handed over to them by the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA). Ogbebo family insisted that they had the right to be notified of the deadline and consequences of not paying the balance before serving them quit and demolition notice under 1 week of revocation letter on 9th of December 2024. Mr. Wike in action. To him, is doing what is right. You told somebody, and in the space of 1 week, you want to come and demolish the land. Somewhere that they have been for 40 years, and they have their documents. People have bought land, they've paid for it. They will face money, all of that. Those ones will collect money, stress them before they even get to finish building the house, and yet they'll still be paying government charges again. They need to scrap all of these things. They really need to scrap it. The octogenarian voiced her frustration at the situation, stressing that the family's land rights were being threatened despite their long-standing adherence to regulations. Reflecting on her long history of service in Nigeria, Rita Ogbebo emphasized that at the age of 84, she should not have to appeal to the president to protect her family's rights. Yes, she should not. Because it's just like Wike is on a mission to kill the woman. At 84 years old, you want to demolish her house. right in front of her. What do you think that will result into? Chief Flori Odebo highlighted her late husband's significant contribution to the development of Abuja, including his role in bringing people from around the world to help build the city, and noted that after more than 40 years, their property was now at risk of demolition and reallocation. Our family had initiated the process to validate their land allocation in 2020, which had originally been approved during Malam Nasir El-Rufai's tenure as FCT Minister. In early 23, the FCT Minister Mohammed Musa Bello approved their request to restart the process, and Wike will now act as if he did not see all of this information and just go and do his own because we know that he's always taking something, so he behaves anyhow. Because how would you not know that Nasir El-Rufai has approved it? Muhammad Musa Bello has approved their request also to restart the process, and yet you want to come and demolish their house in 1 week and reallocate it to your friend? Mr. Wike, now what for you? However, complications arose when the family discovered that their plot number was missing from the system, making it impossible to generate receipts and complete further payments. Nigeria system. The issue led to the requirement of a new plot number, which the family was still awaiting approval for as of last year. Osaronanen Odebo, one of Rita Lawrence Odebo's sons, explained that their attempt to resolve the matter had been stalled by bureaucratic delays. And you know what's up now? Government at work, with their file said to be awaiting approval on the FCTA minister's desk. Of course, he will not approve it. Is it not the same minister that wants to destroy the place? How will he approve it? He knows exactly what he's doing. Not be Nigeria with it. He's waiting approval at FCTA minister's desk. He's the one stalling it, obviously, so that he can have his way. Now what? Osaronane emphasized that the failure to generate the plot number and process payments has led to unnecessary delays in resolving the issue. He stated during Malam Nasir El-Rufai's tenure as FCT Minister, when recertification, verification and validation of documents and land allocations were conducted, we initiated the process. After El-Rufai left in 2020, we requested to restart the process. Then the FCT Minister Mohammed Musa Bello approved it on 1st February 2023, and we made an initial deposit of 10 million naira. During the process of obtaining receipts, it was discovered that our plot number was not in the system. Without a plot number, and further payments cannot be made. Due to improvements on the remitter platform, a plot number is now mandatory for any payment. They conducted a survey plan which was required to issue us a new plot. Since that survey plan last year, communication has been the file is on the FCT minister's table for approval, and that's what they will keep saying. Approval for how many minutes will it take him to approve? If it is not that is up to something, it's definitely up to something. People have been living in that place for 40 years, and all of a sudden you want to take over their land from them. It is really not fair, and it is just a wicked act. Even if you don't want them, if you want to take over the land, you say, okay, I want to use this place, so I have personal interest there, I'll give you another place. That makes sense. Then you just come in and trying to destroy their house just in a space of 1 week. It's wickedness, I beg. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.